You got lead spot right now. There we go. Turn 40 down. 10 pounds on the backside of the second spot. Robertson first. Clean for 18. Fur, white, mirror again. It's clear. There we go. Going on the position. There we go. Out of turn 2. Turn 3, 4. We're on the backside. Jason get by him. Very Hill. What a 4-2-10 college. 4-10 second back. Ranger in that third spot. 84 follower. Roberts, Mayer, Burke, White, Princeton, Hastings. 3 and 4. Here comes Very Hill again. Turn 1 and 2. Got to make the pass hands out. Oh, he gets real close. That's very fast. It's Hill, Collins, Meany, Burke, Roberts, Mayer, Burke, Hastings, White, Pemberton. 2 down and 2 to go. Turn 2. It's clear. Still Very Hill lead. 8 and second. First was on in that third spot. Oh, he's going on back straightaway. It's up top Very Hill now. Hill works away from turns 3 and 4. Just like pass on back marker. Hill in the lead. He only 1.3 seconds back. Brady Burke 2.9 back. They've got the rest of the field down on lap for 2 right now to finish. Ready to go. 50 seconds left to go. Very Hill leads on the start from that pole position. Lead in second spot. Ran first, starting in second spot. Up to third. Mike Meany starting in third in that second spot right now. Very Hill starting to move that car around. He's getting loose up there. He's getting tight, left gathering. 25 seconds left to go. How much traffic am I going to get through in the next 24 seconds? So Mike Meany will take this win. Here we go, against hyperdrive, in that lead spot, 15 seconds left to go. So 1.65 second lead over Mike Meany. Hill, we're out of 4, down to 80 out of 4. 5 seconds left to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's race car gets left around, reach the yard, and finish the lap around. Very Hill, take a win. Mike Meany, 2 seconds. Randy Burke, third of all. 5 seconds left to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta do that left. Work way around. Race warriors. Chase left around. Hogan's done. Everybody's done. Brandon Joseph taking a win. White Pt2 second. California third. Is Razor first place. Antonio and Thomas.
All right, Brandon, make sure you take that and share shit. He's going to be May.
PQ Screw Award winner, Monty, the Mangler, Benzica.
Monty has been heckled a little bit by the crowd. Monty, you ready? Yeah.
Next time you go to the start of your evening. Box 1, 3, 4, low, 3, 4, low, 4. It's clear.
Nice drive.
Thank you.
Was that fun?
It was a little nerve-wracking. There's a few wrecks there that there was nowhere to go. You just had to slow down and try and get through it.
Spectacular. Lovely. Thank you.
Monty had trouble, totally trouble. I'm pretty sure these things are wore out. And I got my own stuff.
Go!
Nationals, the 14th annual, presented by Trinity.
Oh, dude, I've never seen so many hits. Here, Josh doesn't understand. He's tapping out, right? The car's looking run.
I'm watching everybody's going, and I'm like, I'll get it myself. Just leave it. Don't worry about it. I'll make it down there before everyone else gets it.
Race begins at 6 a.m. with the lower onward mains. They got the DJ out there right now and karaoke. So it's kind of a free-for-all.
All right, we got some driver introductions. This is your 12th mod, GTP A main. Qualifying in the 10th position. Coming up from that B main win, Paul Lemieux. Qualifying in the 9th position, it's Mark Fisher. Qualifying in the 8th position, Andy Moore, Andy from the UK. Qualifying in the 7th position, living at 21632 Brookhurst Apartment C, it's the fabulous Barry Baker. Qualifying in the 6th position, sponsored by CRC, SMC, much more, and the border, Gilles Grosskamp. Qualifying in the 5th position, sponsored by Trinity, Speed Merchant, Tekin. From Dallas, Texas, Mike Dumas. Qualifying in the 4th position, sponsored by Corrali, Checkpoint, SMC, and Superior Hobbies, it's Mike Blackstock. Qualifying in the 3rd position, sponsored by Team Corrali, Sanwa. From Hyvinka, Finland, Simu Ahonami. Qualifying in the 2nd position, sponsored by Serpent, Speed Tech RC Germany, SMC. From Germany, Marcus Mobers. And starting on a pole, he's your TQ holder, 12th GTP mod, sponsored by Hot Bodies, X-Ray, Team Orion, much more, Sanwa, Timu Leno. On the tone in less than 5. There they go, good start, good start. Ooh, a little mix up there, that's not too bad, back in the back, and Timu takes a big jump off the start. Marcus in 2nd, Simu in 3rd. We got top 3 cars in qualifying order. Race 28, go to tech. Race 28, go to tech. Timu with a 9.6, Marcus 9.8, Simu with a 10.1, Dumas now with a 10 flat, Baker 9.9. 30 seconds down, we got a long time to race here. Timu stretching it out here. 9.6 again from Timu, 9.9 from Marcus, 9.9 from Simu, 9.8 from Mike. 58.07 pace. Coming up on 1 minute, Timu with a 9.7, stretching it out. Timu showing a 2.5 lead over Marcus. Still top 3 in qualifying order, but that's going to change as it looks like Marcus overran the corner. 1 down, 7 to go, drivers. Timu 9.7, Dumas 9.7. Dumas now into that 2nd spot. Over's back to 3rd, Yillis up to 4th. Where'd he go? There he is. All right, here comes Timu. Timu down, headed in the infield, blue, white, and pink. Number 1 car. Dumas in the 5 car is 2nd. Marcus Mulvers in the 2 car 3rd. Gillis Grosskamp in the 6 car running 4th. Then it's Andy, Paul, Mike, Mark, Simu, and Barry. 2 down, 6 to go. Timu showing about a 2-second lead over that 2nd place car. Mike Dumas in the 5 car. Marcus Mulvers in 3rd in the 2 car. Timu out on the field here. Here comes Timu working his way out of the infield. Timu, your leader. Dumas is second. Movers is third. Illis is fourth. Then it's Andy, Paul, Mike, Mark, Simu, and Barry. Timu coming from that pole position. Got a good jump on the start and driving away from the pack. Dumas, though, catching him now. 9.7 from Timu. Dumas with a 9.6. Movers 9.7. Lead down to 1.3. And Timu 9.5, Dumas 9.5, Movers 9.6, Illis with a 9.6, Andy with a 10 flat, 5 down, 3 to go. 12 GTP mod, A main. Timu 9.7, Dumas in hot pursuit with a 9.6, that lead down to 1.2. Into the infield, Timu in the blue, pink, and white. Dumas in the black, red, and yellow. Dumas with a little bobble through the infield. 9.6 from Timu, 10 flat from Dumas. Illis now has taken over that third spot. Andy into fourth, and Marcus falls all the way back to this seventh spot for Marcus. Running so quick here, you make one mistake, you're probably going to drop a couple positions. And I didn't see what happened. Timu 11, now 9.7, and Dumas right up onto Timu's bumpers. They work their way through the infield. 6 down, 2 to go, drivers. And Dumas 9.7, Timu 9.7, Illis 9.7, Andy 9.7. And here they go, and Dumas catches a pipe. That's going to give Timu a little more breathing room. Third and fourth position, we come up on that 1 minute mark. I'm going to watch the leaders here as Timu coming up on some traffic, closely followed by Mike Dumas in the 5 car. 1 leading 5. Illis now in that third position. And here they come. Timu crosses. 9.7. Dumas with a 9.8. Andy Moore has gained that third spot. Andy in front of Illis Grosskamp. 45 seconds, drivers. And Timu now showing a little better than 1 second lead. 30 seconds on the clock. Timu leading Dumas. 9.7 from Timu, 9.6 from Dumas. Andy with a 10 flat. Grosskamp with a 9.8. Where's the leaders? Here they are. Here comes Timu. And Dumas now falling back. Timu showing almost a 2-second lead. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Timu might get another lap. Dumas might not. And Timu's going to get a lap. Dumas is going to get a lap. All right, race to the line, drivers. Race to the line. Timu and Dumas going to battle it out here. Here comes Timu for the win. And cross the line and you're done. All right, looks like everybody's done. Timu Little with the win, 50 in 8:07. Mike Dumas in second, 50 in 8:08. And Andy Moore in third, 49, 8:04. Great race, as we always see here at the Birds. Touring Foam 19A main. Qualifying in the number 10 position, Josh Cyril. Qualifying in the 9th position, Kevin Ebert. Qualifying in the 8th position, Billy Easton. All right, qualifying in the 7th position, Jeff Cubs. Qualifying in the 6th positions, Mike Blackstock. Qualifying in the 5th positions, Yuho Lebanon. Qualifying in the 4th positions, from Cleveland, Ohio, Christopher Getz. Qualifying in the 3rd position, sponsored by RC America, Trinity, X-Ray, Hootie. It's Paul Lights Out Lemieux. Qualifying in the 2nd position, sponsored by RC America, X-Ray Hootie, Trinity Racing, Novak Electronics, from Linwood, Washington, Travis Shreven. And starting on a pole is your TQ holder, sponsored by Express Motorsports, Losi, Horizon Hobby, Parma, PSE, BMI, and Swifty Designs, with a special thanks to tags from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Jason Schreppler. All right, drivers, let's turn them on, set them down, and check them in. This is your Touring 19 foam. Yeah, I'm with you, Sam. I'm just catching my breath here. It's going to get exciting, I think. Drivers, we're going to go on the tone in less than 5. Pretty good start here, and we got Schreppler out in front. I'm warning you guys, you've seen it before. You do not want Jason Schreppler to get away. Shreven in hot pursuit. Shreven knows that. He's right there hanging with him. Schreppler, Shreven, and Lemieux. What a race up front. Shreven and Schreppler have been tying my tongue all weekend long as they battle it out for TQ, and here they are in that 19 foam A main, making me work, and here they come. Schreppler in the blue, white, and green. Shreven in the orange, black, and white. And working on some traffic, Schreppler with a 10 flat, Shreven 10-1, Lemieux with a 10-1, Cuffs with a 10 flat. 1, 2, and 3 running in qualifying order as they come through the infield. Schreppler and Shreven trying to stretch it out on Lemieux. 1 down, 4 to go, drivers, and here comes your leader, Jason Schreppler down that back straightaway. Travis Shreven in hot pursuit, 7/10 back. Jason Schreppler with a 9-9, Shreven 9-9, Paulie with a 10 flat. 10 flat now from Schreppler, 9-9 from Shreven. What happened? Oh man, Schreppler into the, we got a position change? No, Schreppler still leading, and Lemieux takes over that second spot. Shreven back to third. As Schreppler hit the pipe there, I thought we were going to have a change. Where are we? Where's the leader? There he is. All right, I got him here, and here comes Jason Schreppler coming through the chicane and down the back straightaway. Paul coming on strong. 3-2 from Schreppler. 9-9 from Paulie. Shreven now with an 11-4. Cuffs with a 10-2. 3 down, 2 to go, drivers. 3 down, 2 to go. Schreppler 10-1. Lemieux 10 flat. Shreven 10-2. Cuffs 10-1. Ebert 10-2. Schreppler with 7/10 lead over Paul Lemieux. 45 seconds, drivers. Schreppler through the infield, very clean, very tight. 10-1 now at 10-2. Paulie with a 10-2, Shreven with a 10-1, Cuffs with a 10-2. 30 seconds on the clock now. Your leader down that back straightaway. Looks like he may be stretching it out now. 10-3 from Schreppler, 10-6 from Lemieux. Shreven now with a 10-1, trying to run him down, running out of time. Won't be able to make up 3 seconds. 15 seconds left on the clock. Schreppler now past the driver's stand, through the chicane, and down that back straightaway. Here comes Paulie down that straightaway. Schreppler 10-2, Paulie with a 10-7, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's time, drivers. Race to the line. Keep going, Jeff. Woo! Cross the line and you're done. Keep going, Jeff. You're still on the clock. Jeff Cuffs, you're still on the clock. All right, everybody's done. Jason Schreppler with the win from the pole position, 30 and 503. Paul Lemieux in second, 30 506, and Travis Shreven is third, 30 and 507. Qualifying in the 10th position, he bumped up from that B main. It's Sean Cochran. Qualifying in the 9th position, it's Randy Castor. Qualifying in the 8th, Michael Skeen. Qualifying in the 7th position, Tom Fershing. Qualifying in the 6th position, Walter Henderson. Qualifying in the 5th position, Mark Smyka. Qualifying in the 4th position, sponsored by Jayco, SMC, Corrali USA, Ray Derrick. Qualifying in the 3rd position, sponsored by Parma PSE, Fast Color, Futaba, Novak, Corrali USA, Paul Cicerello. Qualifying in the 2nd position, sponsored by Serpent, Speed Tech RC Germany, SMC, Jayco, LRP, and Sanwa. Thanks to the Snowbirds crew. Thanks to Cujo, Brutus, and Sally. Thanks to Sean Cochran for doing my motor. From Langelt, Germany, Marcus Mobers. Qualifying on the pole, he's your TQ holder, sponsored by CRC, SMC, and the Border, with a special thanks to Frank Calandra for the great support the whole week. Yillis Grosskamp in less than 5. That is the cleanest start of the day. And we got a 4-car breakout. Gillis, Marcus, Paul, and Ray, 4-car breakout. 48 A-flat, Gillis Grosskamp in a 1-car, leading Marcus Mobers in a 2-car, Paul Cicerello in a 3-car, and Ray Derrick in a 4-car. Mixing it up just a little at first 4 cars, not much. And Gillis starting to stretch it out on Marcus. Gillis showing about a 9/10 lead over Marcus Mobers, 10 flat from Gillis, 10-1 from Marcus, 9-9 from Ray, and 11-2 from Cicerello. Race 36 is in tech. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. And here comes your leader, Gillis Grosskamp in a 1-car down that straightaway. 10-3, Mobers with a 10 flat. Marcus driving that blue and yellow. Number 2, Ray Derrick in a 4-car. Now has moved into 3rd. Skeen in the 8-car up to 4th. Sean Cochran coming from the back of the pack in a 6-car, or in the 0-car, all the way up to 6th now. Gillis 10 flat, Mobers with a 10-2. Ray Derrick 11-4, Skeen with a 10-8. 11-3 from Gillis. And still no position change, just fell back a little bit. Gillis back on pace with a 10-1, Mobers with a 10-2. Gillis showing about a 7/10 lead, and there they are down that back straightaway. Gillis, Grosskamp, Marcus Mobers, Ray Derrick now crossing with a 10 flat. Grosskamp with an 8/10 lead over Mobers. Mobers then about another 1.5 seconds ahead of Ray Derrick. 3 down, 5 to go, drivers. Grosskamp 10 flat, Mowers 10-1. Derrick now with a 9/8 trying to run him down. Derrick just a 1/2 second behind Mowers. Where's the leader? Here they are. Your leader in that white and blue, number 1. Mowers, the 2nd place car, is that blue and yellow, number 2. Coming out of the infield, there he is, headed down that back straightaway now across the line, 10-1. Ray Derrick in a 4-car, 10-3 from Ray, he's running 3rd. Uh-oh, getting worked there a little bit. That's Derrick in that red and silver, orange and silver, number 4, running in 3rd. Halfway, drivers. 4 down, 4 to go. Here comes Mowers, though, and Derek with a 12-2, and that's going to let Overs put a little breathing room. 5 down, 3 to go, drivers. 5 down, 3 to go. Ooh, and that was that third place car skiing. What? Oh, and we have a lead change here as Gilles Groskamp on a fight. Overs takes over that lead position. 2.5 to go. Gilles in the second spot, just 4/10 behind Overs. And Gilles gains that spot back. Gilles Groskamp with a 10-2, Overs with a 10-9. Ray Derrick now 10-2. 1 leading 2 and 4. Gilles Groskamp leading Marcus Overs and Ray Derrick. And here's your leaders, bumper to bumper, nose to tail. Gilles Groskamp down that back straightaway, closely followed by Marcus Overs. White with the blue, followed by blue with the yellow. And here we are, 7 down, 1 to go, driver. I'm going to. All right, Groskamp, your leader. 10-2 from Groskamp. Overs with a 10-4. Groskamp with about a 2-second lead over Overs. Ray then at just 2 seconds back. 30 seconds to go. These drivers pretty well behaved all the way through this 8 minutes. $20 seconds now. Five seconds, drivers. Yeah, I think it is, yeah. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, Gilles, keep going. Everybody else raced in line. Marcus, Ray, Michael, Paul, Randy raced in line. Gilles Groskamp on a parade lap. And everybody's done. Gilles Groskamp with the win. 48-8-10. Marcus Overs is second. 47-8037, and Ray Derrick in third, 47-8038. Good race. First, I want to introduce the Snowbird Trophy girls.
All right, guys, let's give it up. Here comes Holly and Jessica, your 2008 Snowbird Trophy girls. Ready to do some photos? Holly Wynyard and Jessica Barton.
Touring Pro Mod, A main, bumped up from that B main, Bobby Flack. All right, qualifying in the 9th positions, Mike Dumas from Dallas, Texas. Qualifying in the 8th position, it's the fabulous Barry Baker. He's got it written down here, phone number, you know. All right, qualifying in the 7th position, sponsored by Hot Bodies. Over here from the UK, it's Andy Moore. All right, qualifying in the 6th position, it's Kevin Ebert. Qualifying in the 5th position, from Waukesha, Wisconsin, Billy Easton. All right, qualifying in a 4th position, sponsored by Associated, Reedy, LRP, Sanwa, much more. With thanks to everyone at Team Associated, Juho Lebanon. Qualifying in the 3rd position, sponsored by Corrali, Checkpoint, SMC, Jayco, Futaba, and Superior Hobbies, Mike Blackstock. Qualifying in the 2nd position, sponsored by Team Corrali, Sanwa, GM from Hyvinka, Finland, Simu Ahonami. And starting on the pole, he's your TQ holder, sponsored by RC America, Trinity, X-Ray, Hootie, Jayco, Futaba, Protoform, Competition Electronics, LRP, RC Scoring Pro. It's Paul Lights Out Lemieux. There you go. Look at Paulie go. How come none of the rest of you guys thought of that? Tromont, 80 main. Hang on, this is going to be a smoker. There they go. And Paul with a good jump off the start. Play nice, guys. And Paul out to that early lead. Let's see, we got Paul leading Simu and Mike. 1, 2, and 3 in qualifying order. 31.508 pace. Here come the leaders. After one full lap, we'll take a look at times. 9.9 from Lemieux, 9.8 from Simu, 9.8 from Blackstock, 9.9 from Kevin. The leaders already coming around. I'm seeing Paul Lemieux with a half-second lead. 9.7 from Lemieux, 9.8 from Simu, 9.7 from Blackstock, 9.8 from Kevin. Paul in that one car, Simu in the 2 car, Blackstock in the 3 car. 9.6 from Lemieux, 9.5 from Simu, 9.7 from Blackstock. Here they come again, down that back straightaway. Your leader, Paul Lemieux, he's in a white, pink, and blue number 1 car. Simu in the black, it's a purple and silver car. Purple, silver, and white number 2. Blackstock in the 3 car, running in 3rd. 1 down, 4 to go, drivers. Paul coming up on traffic. Blackstock in that yellow, white, and black. Number 3 car in 3rd. Simu in a purple and white. Number 2 car is 2nd, and Paul Lemieux in a white, pink, and blue. Number 1 car stretching it out now. He's got a 7/10 lead over the 2nd place car, Simu Holmby. Blackstock is 3rd. Ebert is 4th. Then it's Andy, Billy, Dumas, Yuho, Barry. Bobby Flack in there in the 6th position, or 7th position. 1.5 down, 3.5 to go here, drivers. And your leader, Paul Lemieux, with us almost 8/10 second lead over the 2nd place car, Simu Holmby. Paul crosses 9.7, Simu with a 9.7, Blackstock now 9.6, Eber with a 9.7, Andy with a 9.7, 2 down, 3 to go. Your leader into the infield, past the driver's stand. Here he comes. Coming out of the infield, gonna head down that straightaway. 9.6, now 9.5 from Lemieux, Simu with a 9.7, Blackstock 9.5. Kevin Ebert gains that 3rd spot, Andy Moore up to 4th, Blackstock back to 5th. Bobby Flack in 6th, 3 down, 2 to go, drivers. Paul with clear track in front of him. And he's got slower traffic between him and that 2nd place car, Simu Holmby. Kevin Ebert now in that 3rd spot, Kevin in the 6th car. Andy Moore in the 7th car up to 4th. And your leader heads into the infield. Through the infield, back through the chicane and down that back straightaway. Lemieux with a 9.7. Simu now crosses with a 9.6. Kevin coming across with a 10 flat. Andy with a 9.8. Blackstock 10.2. Minute 30, drivers. Paulie, clear track in front of him. Simu gets by that slower traffic. See if he can run him down. Not much time left on the clock. Coming up on that 1 minute mark, drivers. Paul Lemieux past the driver's stand, through the chicane and down that back straightaway. 9.5 from Lemieux, 9.6 from Mahoney, 9.7 from Ebert, 9.8 from Moore. 45 seconds on the clock here. Kevin trying to hold off Andy Moore. Good battle going on back there as we're coming up on that 30-second mark. And here comes Paul Lemieux. He's well out. He's showing over 2-second lead over Simu Holmby. 30 seconds on the clock. Paul out of the sweeper through the infield. 20 seconds now, drivers. Paulie around the sweeper, heading into the infield. 15 seconds on the clock. Paulie gonna get another lap. Simu, 9.7. Paulie with a 10 flat. Clock winding down here. 3, 2, 1. Race to the line. Paulie, you're done. Simu Holmby is done. Race to the line. Kevin Ebert, Blackstock. Bobby, everybody's looking for Billy to finish. Everybody's done. That was a race. Paul Lemieux from that pole position Took off, checked out on the rest of the field. Call Lemieux, 31.501. Simu Mahoney second, 31.502. And Kevin Ebert third, 31.505.
Starting that 5th position, sponsored by Jayco, Mr. Steve the Rocket Miller. Starting in the 4th position, sponsored by KSG Motorsports, Jesse Bean. Starting at 3rd position, sponsored by Trinity Pro Match, Mike Bean. Starting at 2nd position, sponsored by CRC Jayco, Team Quick, Mark Schmeika. On the pole position, sponsored by CustomWorks, TrueSpeed, IRS, BRS, TQ Cells, Tekin ORC. Trying to two-peat this weekend on that TQ position, Mr. Phil Marabella. On the tone. 4L19 turn, AB, sponsored by RC4LS. Marabella on the lead spot. Mark Schmeika in second, Mike Bean in third. Caution on turn 2. Marabella in the orange, number 10, works his way through turns 1 and 2, down the back straightaway, gets some back markers in front of him, he works his way through turn number 4. Mike Bean trying to get side by side with Schmeika down the back straightaway. Marabella pulls away to 9/10 of a second. Mike Bean sneaking on the ice, still trying to get by Schmeika, spins on the ice in turn number 4. It's going to be Bean in that second spot. Miller up to 3rd now. Jesse in 4th, Schmeika back to 5th, and it's Bush first. Hill, Hargrove, and George. Mike Bean, 1.5 seconds back from Marabella. Marabella working his way through turns 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Marabella is quick with a 4-1. Everybody else is running 4-2s and 4-4s. Marabella with a 4-2. 1.5 seconds ahead of Mike Bean. Marabella getting in the number 10 car. Mike Bean in the yellow and orange, number 55. Marabella with a 4-3, Bean with a 4-2, Bush with a 4-3. Mike Bean slowly catching up with Marabella. Marabella in the orange, number 10, number 1 on the windshield, in that lead spot, out of turn number 2. Ooh, ow, caution on the back straightaway. Schmeika upside down on the backstretch. Marabella still lead, Bean in second, and won't restart. 15 seconds left to go. Mike Bean 1.3 seconds back. Caution out of 4. 5 seconds left to go. 3 to go. Caution out of 4. Race wire drivers, finish lap you're on. Marabella's done. Bean's done. Antonio's done. Everybody's done. Phil Marabella takes the win. Mike Bean finishes up second. Antonio third. Jesse Bean fourth. Then it's Mike Bush, Eric first, and George. Schmeika, Hargrave, and Miller finish 8th, 9th, and 10th. Starting at 10th position, Brandon Tonkin. Starting at 9th positions, Brian Shoemate. Starting at 8th positions, Mr. Barry Hill. Starting in that 7th position, sponsored by Finish Line, Greg Finan. Starting from that 6th position, sponsored by RC4LS, Mr. Bruce Triplett. Starting in that 5th position, sponsored by Silla Concepts, Jonathan Medlin. Starting at 4th position, sponsored by RC4LS, Mr. Chris Lawson. Starting from 3rd position, sponsored by CRC TQ Cells, Mr. Steve Downs. Starting at 2nd position, sponsored by Hyperdrive, Brian Card. Starting from that TQ spot, sponsored by EA Motorsports, PRS, Mr. Bud Denning. We're off. Caution on turn 4. Look at this, they're keeping a nice clean start on this one. Caution on turn 4, didn't I say to go one upside down, coming out 4. Bud Denning in the lead spot, Chris Lawson in second. John Middleton in third, followed by Triplett, Card, Finan, Down, Shoemate, Hill. Steve Downs off back in 10th now. Bud Denning in that lead spot, pick up Bud. Through turn number 2 now. Followed real close by Chris Lawson. Lawson only 0.3 of a second back from Denning. Denning in the lead, Lawson second, Middleton in third. Bud Denning clearing away from the pack, working way out turn number 2 right now, trying to catch up with the pack again on the other side of it. Looking for the caboose in his train. Denny in lead, lost in second, middle and third, Card, then Triplet, Shoemate, Finan, Hill. In car number 5, lost in car 4, followed by Brian Card, car 2. Bud Denny. Still in that lead spot. A minute, 45 seconds left to go. Denny again, down the back, 2 turns, 3 and 4, and down the front. In car number 1. Car he's approaching right now. Big back marker he works with turns 1 and 2. Trying to pick him up on the clock, see who it is. Bud Denny in that lead spot. Nice move, let him on by. Denny in the lead, middle and second. Lawson in third, Card in fourth, Triplet fifth, followed by Shoemate. Hill in that 8th spot. Brandon Tonkin in that 7th position right now. A minute 10 to go. Leader is down to turn 1 and 2. Bud Denny again, car number 1 on the windshield. Down the middle in that 2nd spot, Lawson in 3rd. 55 seconds left to go. It's Denny, Midland, Lawson, Card, Triplet, Shoemate. First 6 drivers. It's been a good race so far. Bud Denny in that lead. Midland, 9/10 second behind him in second. Lawson in 3rd. Brian Card in 4th. Bruce Triplet in 5th. Shoemate in 6th. Tonkin in 7th. Hill, then Finan in Downs. Team Downs brings it in. Bud Denny still in that lead position. Working with 15 seconds left to go. Denny down the back straight, works with the turn straight forward, now down the front. Bud Denny keeping it cool out there. 5 seconds left to go. 2 to go. It's race wire guards and cage lap you're on. Race the wire and cage lap you're on. Bud Denny take it with here. 2008 Snowbirds Nationals. Jonathan Middleton comes in second. Chris Lawson 3rd. Brian Card 4th, followed by Triplet. Tonkin, Shoemate, Hill, Finan, and Downs. Starting at 10th position, sponsored by KSG Motorsports, Danny Bartholomew, bump up guy. Starting in 9th position, sponsored by Associated, Reedy, LRP, Sean Cochran. Starting in 8th position, sponsored by Cefix, Jayco, SMC, Josh Cyril. Starting in 7th position, sponsored by Customworks, TQ Cells, Steve Salvis. In the 6th position, sponsored by Leading Edge, Jamie Hansen. Starting in 5th position, sponsored by Team Associated Reedy, LRP, Mr. Craig Honeycutt. 4th position, sponsored by Customworks, TrueSpeed, Jayco, SMC, Mr. Arnie 5. Starting in 3rd position, sponsored by KSG, SMC, Jayco, Andy McClellan. Starting at 2nd position, sponsored by Hyperdrive, Pro Match Batteries, Mr. Frank Albrecht. Sponsored by KSG, Trinity, Jayco, ORC, Pete D'Angelo. On the tone. Keep it nice and quiet here for a while. Let's see if they can keep some running, keep it nice and smooth. Pete D'Angelo in that lead spot, followed by Frank Albrecht in second. Trouble in turn 4. It's clear though. Pete D'Angelo in the yellow, number 1. In that lead position, Frank Albrecht in the white, number 13 in second. Andy McClellan in 3rd. McClellan 8/10 per second back in that 3rd spot. Fine at 4th position. He's working on some back markers already. Out of turn number 4. It's Pete and Frank. Pete in the white, in the yellow and silver, number 1. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. In that lead spot, Albrecht in second. McClellan in 3rd. Caution out of 4, 2, low out of 2, low out of 2. Take it off. Pete in lead, Frank in second, Andy in 3rd. Pete again working his way through turns 3 and 4.
And getting through 3 and 4 again, Albrecht. Into white number 13, only 3/10 of a second back with a minute 20 down, drivers. Minute 20 down. Pete still in the lead, Frank in second. 10th of a second back is Frank Albrecht from Pete Dangle. Short way 2 turns, 1 and 2 now, down the back straightaway. Green car in front of him is going to become a back marker here a little bit. And these guys are working it back and forth. Frank is looking for a way by Pete. Looking and looking and looking. As he works way down to the 1 minute mark. Pete still in the lead. Frank in second. Arnie 5 sticking his nose up there in that 3rd spot. There goes 1, 2, 3 out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. 55 seconds left to go. Frank looking for a way by, trying the outside line. Frank looking to the inside line. Here comes Spy now. Spy trying the outside line. Trying to dig to the inside. Spy makes a move on Frank Albrecht. Pete in that lead. Arnie in second. Arnie moving the outside. Trying to set him up going into turn 3 and 4. They're rolling doors. Arnie 5 takes the lead right now. Frank Albrecht back to second. Pete in third with 25 seconds left to go. Arnie 5 in that orange and white number 4 from Custom Works in that lead spot. Down the front straight with 2 turns, 1 and 2 and down the back. 15 seconds left to go. It's Spy in the lead, Albrecht in second. D'Angelo in that 3rd spot, followed by McClellan, Honeycutt, Salvas, Cochran, and Hansen. 9 seconds left to go. Arnie 5 still lead, but here comes Frank. Frank trying to make a move on him now. 4 seconds left to go. 3, 2, 1. And it's race wire, guys. Finish lap gone. Everybody's done. Arnie 5 finally pulls out. All cars, Charlie Novak. Don't even go that way, guys. Come this way. Arnie 5 taking a win. Frank Albrecht finished up second. Pete Dangle 3rd. McClellan 4th, followed by Honeycutt, Salvas, Cochran, Jamie Hansen, Danny Bartholomew, and Josh Sherrill did 12 laps in 48 seconds. It's the C-Main 4-cell modified. Drivers ready, good luck on the tone.
Gilly's cross cam, twice for overall rating. That's him in the bright yellow car for Rio. Long.
Gary Warren now lead position, Phil Marabella in second. Sonny Brown in third, Pemberton in fourth, Collins and Meredith. Gary Warren that lead position. Phil Marabella in second, Sonny Brown in third, Steve Pemberton in fourth, Collins in fifth. It's Warren, Marabella, Gillis, Grosskamp. Gillis is in the yellow one coming out of turn 4 through turn 1 and 2 now. Other side, stop, he's coming out, he's going through turn 1 and 2 now. The leader is Gary Warren in the other yellow car, number 6, number 3 on the side of it. That's Warren, Marabella, Brown, Grosskamp, Meredith, and Collins. Washington going to turns 3 and 4. Here we go. Marabella still looking by, trying to get by Gary Warren with a minute 35 to go, drivers. Minute 35 to go. It's Warren, Marabella, Grosskamp, and Pemberton. Yes, you people out there listening, that is Gillis Grosskamp driving a 4-cell modified stick radio on oval. Warren in the lead, Marabella second, Grosskamp in third. Leaders down the back straight with 2 turns, 3 and 4, working on the backside of Steve Pemberton comes Gary Warren. Warren and Pemberton get together. Let's give Marabella the lead now. Warren in second, Grosskamp third, Pemberton fourth with 1 minute left to go, drivers. 1 to go. Marabella with 3.9, Warren with 3.9, Brown with 3.9, Pemberton with a 4.1. 50 seconds left to go. Catching up with Gillis. Put him a lap down, or try to. Let's see if Marabella's going to dump him. No, Marabella doesn't. Gillis let him by. 2 seconds left to go. And it's race to wire, drivers, and finish lap drawn. Race to wire and finish lap drawn. Everybody's gone. Phil Marabella taking a win.
Gary Warren finishes up second. Gillis Grosscamp third. Yeah. Hey, Sonny, you gonna hire him now? He drives better than you do. Sonny's gonna go home and buy himself a stick radio now. That's Jessica and Holly. Starting from that 10th position, sponsored by Hefty Cells, Finish Line, Phantom, KSG, Mario, Macilio, Super Mario, starting off in that 10th spot. Starting in the 9th position, sponsored by Hyperdrive, Pro Match Batteries, Frank Albrecht. Starting in that 8th position, sponsored by BSR Tires, Silva Concepts, Checkpoint, Monty, The Mangler, Penzika. All right, starting in that 7th position, sponsored by TQ Sales, CustomWorks RC, Eric Salvas. All right, starting in that 6th position, sponsored by KSG, SMC, Jayco, Novak, Mr. Andy McClellan. Starting in the 5th position, sponsored by Associated, Reedy, LRP, Mr. Sean Cochran. Starting in 4th position, sponsored by BSR, SMC, KSG, Protoform, Mr. John Foister. Starting at 3rd position, sponsored by Team Associated, Reedy, LRP, Protoform, G Honey himself, Greg Honeycutt. Starting in that 2nd position, sponsored by CustomWorks, TQ Cells, BSR Racing Tires, Tekin, Spectrum, Protoform, Mr. Steve Salvas. Our TQ holder, starting with number 1 spot, sponsored by KSG, Trinity, Jayco, ORC. Special thanks to Jim Dieter, Dad and Mom and Vanessa, Peter D'Angelo. On the tone. Let these guys settle in for a little bit. Figured off the bat with a 3.7 for Peter D'Angelo. Steve Salvas at 3.7, Honeycutt at 3.6, Foister 3.6. Caution 4 drivers, high through 3 and 4, high through 3 and 4. Car trying to get speed down the front straightaway. He's going to try to get in here, pull that trigger, he's gone. Track is clear, one off the track. We got 2 of them in trouble, in turn 1, we got sort this out. D'Angelo still in the lead, Honeycutt second, caution at 4 drivers, caution at 4, low on a 4, low on a 4. It's clear. Wild car, high going into 1, high going into 1. No, is it going? D'Angelo in that lead spot in car number 1. Honeycutt in that 2nd position, then Penzika, Salvas. Mario moves up to 5th. Albert, Cochran, McClellan, Salvas, and John Foister. Go to running order. 1 down, 3 to go. Peter D'Angelo in car number 1, still in that lead spot. Honeycutt 1.6 seconds back, Penzika in that 3rd spot. Followed by Salvas in 4th. Peter D'Angelo right there. Number 1 is the leader, the yellow and silver, coming out turn number 4 down the front straight in front of the driver's stand. Peter D'Angelo in that lead. Honeycutt in that 2nd spot, 1.9 seconds back. Minute 30 down, drivers. 2:30 to go. D'Angelo in the lead. Honeycutt caution, go high into 1, drivers, high into 1, high into 1, high into 1. It's clear. John Cochran brings it in. 40 seconds left to go. Here's where it really starts to tail the tail. So they have enough battery left. These guys have been dumping quite a bit. 3.7 for D'Angelo. Honeycutt with a 3.7. Penzika, 3.8. 25 seconds left to go. Keep an eye on Pete. Working out turn number 4 right now. Now on turn number 2. Works way 2, 3, and 4. 18 seconds left to go. Pete D'Angelo leading from the start in the number 1 car. Out of turn number 2. Down to back straight through turn 3 and 4. 10 seconds left to go. Pete with a 3.7. Honeycutt 3.8. Monty Penzika with a 3.7. 5 seconds left to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Race the wire, guys. Finish lap round. Race the wire and finish lap round. Pete D'Angelo takes the win, 66.402.3. Greg Honeycutt, 66.403.8. Monty Penzika finishes up 3rd. Eric Salvas 4th. Mario 5th. Steve Salvas 6th. Then Frank Albert, Aidan McClellan, Sean Cochran, and John Foister. Gentlemen, from me,
I want to thank you all very much for coming out. Hope you had a great time here at the 2008 Mike Boylan Trinity Snowbird Nationals. Good night.
Mike Boylan inspects the track and contemplates. All right, let's pull it all down and pack it away till next. 80 hours of racing, 234,806 laps counted, 400 drivers with 700 entries, 4 classes than you could poke a stick at over and road. Great track, great organisation. A big thank you to the event's main sponsors, Trinity, X-Ray, Associated, and the very professional Snowbirds crew. Of course, Mike Boylan for bringing us over to cover the Snowbirds 2008 and running another great event. Racing at Snowbirds is something you all should experience. Awesome.